Assalamu alaikum girls. Welcome to week 7. This week we are going to talk about section 6.15, which is on monitoring and tracking systems. And you should be proud of yourself that you are approaching the end of the longest chapter in your syllabus, chapter 6. What are we trying to cover in this section? We want to be able to describe how a workforce member can be monitored or logged. What is cookies and what is it used for? What is key logging? How can employees be monitored? And what is ANPR or automatic number plate recognition? As a starter, try to think of any one monitoring or tracking system that you know about. Some sample pictures are given here for you to think. Monitoring and tracking systems are basically technologies that is used by people and organizations for monitoring people. Why would you need to do it? Maybe organizations need to keep track of where their employees are and what they are doing. So there have been a lot of improvement in technology that allows you to do this surveillance with proper accuracy and depth. Reasons for having monitoring and tracking systems for surveillance. So potential criminals need to be surveyed and tracked all the times. Terrorists need to be tracked. When prisoners are released, they need to be tracked to make sure they stay within their agreed locations. Or even sometimes we want to monitor and track our customers as a business to find out how their buying patterns are and what products they are more interested in. So an example you can see here, there is an ankle bracelet on the leg of a person, and this sends GPS signals and the data is transmitted via cellular communication. Then the monitoring center is able to know where he is at what time and so on. So the first kind of monitoring tracking system we are going to discuss is monitoring a person. You can think of which such system you have come across before. Maybe in some movies you've watched. One of the things is an ankle monitor. The ankle monitor uses RFID technology where a microchip is inserted into this ankle device, and this will keep sending radio signals indicating where a person is at what time. Also, it can send alerts to the concerned department if he goes out of boundary and so on. Another way of tracking or monitoring a person is using GPS or CCTV. CCTVs are very popular in Qatar. You will find them in malls, streets, offices, even schools. It is used to monitor or track the employees concerned. The other kind of monitoring we can do is on the internet using cookies and key logging. Cookies you must have come across. When you open a website, it will ask you to accept that you do allow cookies to be saved. A cookie is a small file which is created when you open a new website, which will store your preferences for using the website. This includes what language you prefer to view the website in, what kind of items you are adding in your shopping cart, what kind of links are you interested in and clicking, and so on. All this saves some information about you, and this is why it asks you for permission in the beginning. Cookies are essentially leaving an electronic footprint of yours on the website. This is why you give permission for it and it saves your information. So this is also a kind of monitoring or tracking. Another kind of monitoring on the internet is key logging. Key logging is done by hackers when they want to know what keys you are pressing on the keyboard. In this way, they can find out your passwords and personal details and use it for malicious purposes. The third kind of monitoring we can discuss is how to monitor calls of employees in organizations. Why would you need to do it? Because sometimes you want to improve an employee's performance at a call center and you want to know how they are performing when they speak to the customer. Sometimes managers also need to join in a call whenever it is necessary. If you have called the hotline numbers of Qatar government, they always say that this call is going to be monitored for training purposes. So training tool is one of the reasons why calls are monitored. Sometimes if there is concerns about security, then also organizations will monitor the calls to monitor their employees. Also sometimes this is done to make sure that the employee is actually present in the office. There are three types of call monitoring: monitor, whisper and barge. These are the three types of call monitoring that you can further read from the textbook and find out what these three words refer to. So this is your small homework for today. Let's look at a past paper question that is asked from this topic. There is a new toll road that drivers are using where they need to pay. The company is allowing the road to use number plate recognition system that will collect payments from you automatically. You have to describe how it works. So how that's going to work is there's going to be a CCTV camera. The number plate is going to be checked by the CCTV camera. The images and the text will be captured. OCR will take place, optical character recognition, and the data will be input into a computer. This number plate will then be checked against the database to find details of the owner of this car, and his saved credit card details or such will be there, and then like that the payment can be processed or added to his account. Another past paper question on this topic is about keyloggers. We think keyloggers are security risk, but they can also be used to monitor and track the use of employees. Describe how. So a keylogger will record the keys that a person is using on the computer and transmit this data to his manager, and thus the manager can monitor what the employee has been doing. Another question is asking that there is a small minority of employees who have been using the computers for non-business use. So they've had to introduce other methods of monitoring. So what are the different methods? You can monitor their phone calls, you can monitor which websites they are visiting and for how long, how much storage space is used in their accounts, and what kind of things they are printing or where they are logging in or logging out. That's all for today, girls. Hope this was an easy topic for you to understand. Assalamu alaikum.